What does it take to go from a small-town girl with big dreams to becoming one of the most iconic entertainers of all time? How did Cher, a woman who defied every label, reinvent herself time and time again and became a symbol of resilience, talent, and unapologetic individuality? If you've ever wondered what it's like to live a life as bold and extraordinary as Cher's, then you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving into her autobiography, Cher, the Autobiography, a raw, unfiltered, and deeply personal account of her life, career, and the lessons she's learned along the way. Cher, the Autobiography is exactly what it sounds like, a no-holds-barred look into the life of Sherilyn Sarkisian, better known as Cher. Written by Cher herself, this book takes readers on a journey through her childhood, her rise to fame, her tumultuous relationships, and her relentless pursuit of artistic freedom. It's not just a memoir, it's a masterclass in resilience, self-belief, and the power of staying true to yourself, no matter what the world throws at you. Whether you're a die-hard Cher fan or someone who's just curious about the woman behind the legend, this book is a must-read. And today, we're breaking it down into its key insights so you can get a taste of what makes Cher's story so unforgettable. Cher's life is a testament to the power of reinvention. From her early days as one half of Sonny and Cher to her solo career as a Grammy-winning artist, her acting roles in films like Moonstruck and Mask, and even her later ventures into fashion and philanthropy, Cher has never allowed herself to be boxed into one identity. She writes about how she constantly evolved, not because she was chasing trends, but because she refused to let anyone else define her. For example, when her music career hit a rough patch in the 1970s, she didn't give up. Instead, she pivoted to acting and won an Academy Award. When people told her she was too old to keep performing, she came back with chart-topping hits in her 50s. Cher's message is clear. You don't have to be one thing. You can be everything you want to be, as long as you're willing to put in the work and ignore the naysayers. Cher's life hasn't been all glitz and glamour. She opens up about the challenges she's faced, from growing up in a financially unstable household to dealing with the pressures of fame, failed relationships, and public scrutiny. One of the most striking parts of the book is her honesty about her struggles. She talks about the times she felt like giving up, the moments of self-doubt, and the pain of being misunderstood by the media and even by some of the people closest to her. But what sets Cher apart is her resilience. She writes about how she learned to pick herself up, time and time again. Whether it was dealing with the end of her marriage to Sonny Bono, navigating the ups and downs of her career, or facing criticism for her unconventional choices, Cher never let adversity break her. Instead, she used it as fuel to keep going. Her story is a reminder that resilience isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up every time you do. One of the most recurring themes in Cher's autobiography is the importance of staying true to yourself. She writes about how, from a young age, she knew she was different. She didn't fit into the mold of what a normal girl was supposed to be, and she didn't want to. Whether it was her unique sense of style, her outspoken personality, or her refusal to conform to societal expectations, Cher always marched to the beat of her own drum. She shares stories about the times she was told she wasn't pretty enough, talented enough, or normal enough to succeed. But instead of changing herself to fit in, she doubled down on being herself. And in the end, it was her authenticity that made her a star. Cher's message is simple. You don't have to be like everyone else to be successful. In fact, being true to yourself is often the key to standing out and making a lasting impact. Cher's love life has been the subject of countless headlines, but in her autobiography, she gives readers a deeper look into the complexities of her relationships. She writes candidly about her marriage to Sonny Bono, their professional partnership, and the eventual breakdown of their relationship. She also opens up about her other romantic relationships, including her marriage to Greg Allman and her high-profile dating life. What's striking about Cher's reflections on love is her honesty. She doesn't shy away from discussing the mistakes she's made, the heartbreak she's experienced, and the lessons she's learned along the way. She writes about how love can be both beautiful and messy, and how it's possible to care deeply for someone even if the relationship isn't meant to last. Through her stories, Cher reminds us that love is never simple, but it's always worth it. Throughout the book, Cher reflects on the importance of family and the legacy she hopes to leave behind. She writes about her close relationship with her mother, Georgia Holt, and how her mother's strength and resilience inspired her own. She also shares stories about her children, Chaz Bono and Elijah Blue Allman, and how being a mother has been one of the most rewarding experiences of her life. Cher's reflections on family are deeply personal and heartfelt. She writes about the joys and challenges of motherhood, the importance of supporting her children in being true to themselves, and the legacy she hopes to leave for future generations. For Cher, family isn't just about blood. It's about love, support, and the bonds that tie us together. Cher's autobiography is more than just a memoir. It's a celebration of a life lived boldly, authentically, and unapologetically. Through her stories, she reminds us of the power of resilience, the importance of staying true to ourselves, and the beauty of embracing change. Whether you're a fan of her music, her movies, or just her larger-than-life personality, there's something in this book for everyone. So if you're ready to dive deeper into the life of one of the most iconic figures of our time, I highly recommend picking up a copy of Cher, the autobiography. And if you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more audiobook summaries, and let me know in the comments, what's your favorite Cher moment? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.